Hello, it's a Sunday and I'm just having my breakfast of beans on toast. In yesterday's video or vlog or video log or video blog or video weblog, I mentioned that I was going to stop having milk, and I may not have addressed the issue about the cereal situation. So this is it. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to have beans on toast every day now, if I can. Or if I have a takeout the night before, I will skip breakfast and wait for my belly to rumble and eat. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have this watching a video I uploaded yesterday, and this was the 12th of June. I think it was Tuesday's video. Yes or no? So yeah, I'm going to watch that now. I'm looking forward to it because I spent a long time doing it yesterday. I was sort of meticulous, put a bit more effort in than usual. Because I haven't been, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I haven't been talking much in my videos. I was letting the images speak for itself. And of course it has a novelty and it wore off. I think the early ones was because I was lethargic, because I've been going to the beach a lot to get this tan, and it's been making me lightheaded and lethargic and various other things. So basically lazy, really. I just couldn't be not bothered, but I couldn't get onto it. And then we had a couple of days rain, and I think that I may have recuperated as a result of it. And so I'm back to mobilization. Anyway, that's the plan for now. I might edit. Well, I've got to watch Killing Eve, last night's Killing Eve, after I watch my video, and then after that I'll probably transfer some files, move yesterday's footage onto the flash drive, and do a couple of hours editing, and then have a break, and that'll get me out the house, and whether I'll go for a drive or for a walk, I don't know, but you'll soon see. So without further ado, I'm going to watch my video before my beans get even cooler than it already is. Well, I've seen Killing Eve. It's just finished. So I'm going to delete some files, transfer some files, all to do with the video I just saw and the video footages I recorded yesterday. And I think while I'm transferred it, I think there's a couple of room escape games that I need to catch up on as well. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, obviously, and this cleaning up has been running for over an hour. It's just a simple clean up procedure on the C drive, on the hard drive of the laptop, because when you use applications it stores temporary files and it never clears it out. And I haven't run this for a while, maybe a month or two, and I expect it to take about 5 or 10 minutes, but after it was taken more than 10 minutes, I decided to go and watch Wentworth. I had already seen Killing Eve, I should have run this before I saw Killing Eve. It might have finished by then. Um, but I thought I'd have breakfast, watch Killing Eve, start on the laptop. Then I had this wild idea to clear up some files, and before I transfer the files, and I didn't expect this to, I think it's crashed. I think there's a problem here. It's stuck. It's in a loop somewhere. So I'm going to crash out of this and restart it. But I can't believe it's 3 o'clock already. I mean, as you saw earlier, it was 11 o'clock. And I've had a couple of hours watching a couple of programs. The last being last night's Wentworth Prison. And of course there's the bits in between making the breakfast and moving about. That's the extra hour. Well, it's 4 hours, isn't it? 6, 11. I would go out, yeah, definitely, but I don't think I'll leave the car if I drive. Well, actually, it's because it's too windy to go walk around, and I want to get out just to have a fresh viewpoint, a fresh view of things instead of 4 walls. But because it's quite windy, you can hear the wind. I've had to close the windows. I've been airing the flat for like a couple of days, but it's starting to whistle like crazy. It's according to the forecast, it's fresh winds. It's not even moderate or light. It's a fresh wind, and that means it's bustly. So I'm going to crash out of this laptop, run it again. If it takes ages, then I'll just let it run, and I'll pop out for a drive. Where to? I don't know. I'll have a think about it. This is interesting. And I was thinking only, was it today? Yesterday? That I haven't crashed for ages. Since upgrading to the recent beta versions of DaVinci Resolve. And now this. It's been pretty stable. Even when I had the laptop on my lap on the sofa, and I was being really careful, so any slight nudge would bring up the blue screen of death, and it's never happened. And now this. Right, it's cleaning up again, and the green bar has reached halfway, and I'm getting rather impatient, so I'm going to pop out. And I did have a thought what might be causing this, because it says there cleaning Windows update cleaning up. Now if there was an update, because when I logged out it came up with a message saying configuring. You normally get that when it's updating. There's been an update to the operating system, Windows 10, and I think maybe it's trying to clear update files that haven't been activated as a result of a reboot or restart or a shutdown. And the green bar has now moved about 75%. It's gradually going, but I guess I haven't got the patience to wait. So I'm getting a bit hot under the collar as well, because the windows are, as I said, are shut and there's no air coming in. It's pretty warm. The sun has appeared. It's come out of the clouds. It's not a altogether gloomy day today, but I think it's mostly, oops, wobble wobble. Yeah, it's mostly, I think it's mostly sunny or some sunshine. Not a sunny day, but it's either some clouds or mostly sunny. It's sunny with some cloud showing. That's the icon. And I think the clouds are fresh to moderate winds. So I don't think the test is going from the door to the car, and if I sense a buoy, it's pretty quiet. Mind you, I've got the window shut, so yeah, that's the test. If that'll determine whether I can stop somewhere and go for a walk or what have you. I just have to wait and see. But oh, it's finished. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. And I've been watching, let's say, television, 2 hours worth of television back to back. So I'm not in the mindset to. This is what happens when you binge watch things. So yeah, I'm on the mindset to start 2 hours of editing. So I'm going to go out, come back. There's nothing else to watch. Gotham's on later today. Episode 3? No, episode 6, I think. So that's on later. So come back. Well, I had the breakfast. That was quite a big breakfast. And when I was watching Wentworth, I had some peanuts with a pint of grapefruit juice. So I'm not hungry. When I come back, I should be able to go straight into the edit for 2 hours, and then I'll take a break. You know, a cup of toast and jam and coffee. Well, that's the plan then. Pop out, come back, edit, and have a toast and coffee break. So, something to look forward to. And in between that, I don't know. We're both in the dark in that respect. Right, I'm going to shut down. Two things. One is to get petrol, and the other thing is I must remember to move my seat forward after yesterday's debacle. I think that's okay. Are you sure it's okay? No? Yeah, I think it's okay. she was going to cling. There's a clinging sign. Right, petrol. Right, I've got the petrol. Obvious, isn't it, really, because I'm driving away. I could have refused it. There could have been a problem. My credit card, my card may have been declined. So I've got to drive 50 because there's somebody on my back who wants to do the same. Right, at the moment I don't know where I'm going to, but I'll just keep going and see where I end up. As for the weather, it's not too bad. I think it's a moderate wind. The car says 19 degrees. It went up to 20 just now. So I think it's walkabout weather. Should I choose to go somewhere where I can leave the car for a few minutes? I'm thinking probably along the coast. So there's an idea. I might, at the moment I'm heading towards Pevensey Bay, but I can go up to the roundabout and then head back into town and then stop off near the cliffs, sort of near beach, not beach yet, but before the down, you know, Holywell. Before Holywell, you can do free parking there. So I'll stop there and peruse the coast. And I might go towards the pier, because last time I was on the east, actually I don't need the roundabout. I can do a U-turn at Pevensey Bay. So that's the plan. Go back to town, park near Holywell, walk towards the pier, because the last time I was on the, oh yeah, I'll go to the, is it the east, head towards the east side of the Wish Tower. Last time I was on the west side. So that's the plan. Good. I forgot, I was going to go back the way I came, and and I thought no, I was going to do a square, so I doubled back twice in a sense, because I should have gone white at the lights, and I should have gone, sorry, left at the lights, not white. I mean, I could have gone back that way, but it would have seemed pointless going all the way to Parent's Bay and then going back again the same way. So I might as well do a square instead of go back. This is like the square now. I'm heading back, but I've done, it's like three, I'm confusing myself. This is three sides of the square. Oh, Scarbourne. What? Wow, ska. I know I play a lot of jazz music, but my favourite genre is ska. Even before I was young enough to know what ska music was, I was into the specials before I even knew what ska was and how it was spelled. I thought it was ska. When someone said ska, probably 10 years later, after my collection of the specials singles like Ghost Town and Do Nothing, somebody said to me it was ska music, and I thought it was ska spelled S-C-A-R. That's how naive I was. And yeah, then I found out that all these sort of punky reggae ready rocksteady sort of came under the ska name. And of course, to see that van there with specials on it and madness, the Kubricks, I've never heard of the Kubricks. I may have only vaguely. Of course, the big ones was the specials, madness, bad manners, the selector, spelt with two E's. And I think they were the big, oh, the beat as well, which the Americans call the English beat because they probably got their own band called the Beat. Yeah, so that was pretty good to see that. Anyway, must carry on. gonna head back to the car now. I think you've seen enough. I'm sure I've seen enough for one day, that is. Yes, head back to the car, go home, and crack on. Well, begin the edit. I've got to transfer files first and delete files. So I'm going to do all that. Delete files, transfer files, and crack on with the edit of the 13th. Right, I'm back and just had a quick freshen up, and now I'm going to commence on the edit. I'm not hungry, although that walk has created a little bit of an appetite. So what I did just now was to have a biscuit, and I might pour myself a pint of water as well while the DaVinci Resolve software loads. As soon as it takes 1 minute 20 seconds. Ah! 11:15 and my eyes are beginning to weigh, so I'm going to stop the edit and call it a day. In terms of the edit, I mean, I'm going to stay up still and just chill and watch this film, and this film being Jaws. Yes, and I think I'll call it a day with the vlog as well, as a result of the sudden bout of tiredness. Therefore, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one, metaphorically speaking.